Spoiler alert, Broncos country, we have got our first leak of the 2025 schedule for the Denver Broncos. Even though the schedule is not going to be officially released until May 14th, we're going to have several various leaks come out over the ensuing days leading up to the 14th. And now we've got our first one here for the Broncos. Bringing it in from my guy Aussie NFL, pretty much the only source that I trust on Twitter for early schedule leaks. The Jets will host the Broncos on October 12th, Week 6 in London. So right off the bat, the Broncos are not going to be losing a home game going over to London. That's my biggest stipulation for the Broncos playing overseas, as long as it's a road game that we're losing. It's not a home game. We're not losing a game at Empower Field, so I am all good with that right off the bat. This is not the international game, though, that the Denver Broncos were hoping to get. It was also announced by Aussie that the Colts are going to host the Atlanta Falcons Week 10 in Berlin, Germany. The Broncos wanted to visit the Colts in Germany, but the Colts blocked it. I didn't know that they had the power to do that, being the hosting team of an international game, but apparently they did. The Broncos will now be visiting London for the third time in franchise history. They are 1-1 in their previous London games. Their first time in London was a loss to the San Francisco 49ers in 2010. That was where the famous Spygate 2.0 happened with Josh McDaniels and Steve Skarnecchia accused of videotaping a 49ers practice at Wembley Stadium. The Broncos then returned to Wembley in 2022 under Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett, and that was actually the only road win that the Broncos accrued during the Nathaniel Hackett era. So I think the Broncos are hoping to go back to London and replicate the performance from that Jaguars game in London where K'Wan Williams had the game-ending interception. The New York Jets are going to be a fun team to watch in 2025 just because of all the change there. How are things going to transpire? And the Broncos have the connections, obviously, with Darren Muji and company. Sean Payton has ties to Aaron Glenn. So this one's going to be fun, but it's not the international game that the Denver Broncos were hoping to get. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And before we get out of here, guys, I want to tell you about the affiliate partner for today's video, Green Gridiron Helmets. Use code DENSYN, DENSYN, link in the description below to save off your first purchase on authentic NFL helmets. From small replicas like this one behind me to full-size authentic helmets. Again, that is code DENSYN, link in the description below to save off your first purchase from Green Gridiron Helmets. Thank you so much to them. And until next time, Broncos country, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.